today's forecast, we'll be looking at an active period of severe weather situated across central portions of the country. Tonight's weather is also included. So we counted the west portions of the risks for that as well, as you can see right here. But also looking at the next couple days, at least ahead, we'll also be looking at some severe weather potential and possibly some active severe weather that will be going on across central portions of the country again. We'll go over today's forecast with you and also the outlook, so why not just get started ahead. So today's enhanced risk covers portions of southeast Nebraska, northeast Kansas, southwest Iowa, and northwest Missouri. This is a wind and hail threat, but we do have a 5% isolated chance of tornadoes occurring somewhere in this region as well. So a couple tornadoes are also possible there, so I'm looking today too. There are 3 separate major risk areas. One of them is across the upper Midwest, including Minnesota, northwest Wisconsin, and northwest UP of Michigan. Another one down here in southeast Colorado, southwest Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas panhandles, and northeast New Mexico. But of course, the main one here is across Missouri, northern border of Arkansas, southern Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, Kentucky, basically all of it, Tennessee, Western Virginia, and also the state of West Virginia, at least in the southwest part of it. And this is tomorrow's outlook, by the way. But looking ahead into Thursday's outlook, we do have a slight risk up for eastern fringes of South Dakota, Nebraska. Iowa, Minnesota, and Wisconsin are also under the slight risk. And surrounding areas are also under marginal risk for this day. We do point out that there is another day of weather potential. This is Friday's outlook. Areas such as northeast Texas, eastern Oklahoma, north and west Arkansas, southeast corner of Kansas, central Missouri, Illinois, northern Indiana, northwest corner of Ohio, and southern lower Michigan. You guys are under 15% risk for severe weather on Friday. And I honestly wouldn't be surprised if at least some of this area could be upgraded to enhanced at some point. But that have to depend on certain things as well. So even we do have a 15% risk up for many of these areas, and it's been like that really for like a couple days. Do want to point out that there's uncertainty with this as well. I mean, they even had a day 5, they even had an outlook area on Saturday at some point. There was focus of all uncertainty on whether or not the storms will be severe enough to really maintain themselves for east, which is where the severe threat area would be on Saturday, at least as an organized severe event. So that's certainly still possible, even though Storm Shadow did do that for Saturday. So I'm also be looking in this area for weather on Saturday as well. So areas to the east of this. So let's head into the models now. So looking at the radar for the time ahead, storms will develop across the Central Plains and portions of the western Midwest this evening. And then it'll kind of move through. It'll dissipate by Wednesday, but we could potentially see some more storms across the region, and also across the margin risk areas as well. So just up here and up here, which we did actually just specifically mention not too long ago. Things get a little interesting starting Thursday, as we do see potential for storms again initiating across the upper Midwest. Same thing will be the deal here for Friday. I guess it's one of the more subtle models to reach this, so we'll just go ahead and look at another model. But before we do that, I'm also pointing out potential snow chances for Denver and really some of the valleys just east of the Rockies, so yeah, including Denver. So yeah, those areas could see a late May snow in a few days here. This would be more likely Friday and into the weekend possibly. So that's about the timing. There can be a limiting factor to some of the severe weather we could be seeing in the next few days. This would be, of course, capping. It doesn't look to be as prevalent on Thursday as it would be on Friday. Um, it could definitely hold things back quite a bit. Social does really stick around for a while. Um, so yeah, this is definitely a big limiting factor, especially on Friday and Saturday onward. Um, but yeah, you can definitely see all of that taking place, and it could act really lower the weather potential across a good amount of the central U.S. Should it be this strong to actually be capable of doing that? But let's see what happens from here on. Other than the capping and the heightened instability across the region, there does appear to be some real amount of shear that we could be seeing in quite the activity on Thursday across the Midwest. Then in some places along the cold front, especially where that jet is about running in, um, we can see enough that maybe a few things could kick off along the front as long as we don't have all that capping as so much of an issue. But yeah, um, so really not have much else to talk about. Other than that, stay tuned to the latest forecast. Stay safe out there.